This fine day. This wonderful fine day. Give a few minutes for people to pop on. Say good morning. Grab your brew. Let me know what you're up to. I'm actually drinking tea this morning. Peppermint tea, the hardcore stuff. I'm going to move that off the screen. That's like right on my face. Right on my face, or maybe I should scoot this down. That. There we go. That's a little better. Now it's not right on my face. Hello over there in Facebook. Hello. Where are you? Who are you? Where are you from? Let me see. I do have a lag today. I don't have the two phones going, so it might take a second. It's just me this morning. It's beautiful Monday morning, February the 1st. Can you believe we're in February already of 21? Really, guys? Like, really? Anybody experiencing this weird time warp stuff? Because, man, whew. Good morning, Teddy. Where are you off to? Bye. Where are you off to? Every morning you're running away. Where are you running to? Good morning over in TikTok. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So just hanging out for a few minutes, giving it a few seconds, let everybody grab their morning brew. Let me know what you're drinking, where you're from, what you're up to today. This is the morning Brew Crew Prosperity Show. Normally, we have Miss Mary Jo with me, but she is a little under the weather this morning, or a little under the cover still, I should say. I don't know if I shouldn't speak for her as far as under the weather, but last night she wasn't feeling so great. She had a little bit of a headache, and she's still snoozing. So we got to respect that body and that space. So I'm going to let her snooze. So you guys get to chill with me this morning. And but we talk about prosperity, spiritual laws and prosperity, and what are some of the things that our beautiful universe has conspired today to bring us all together and learn. We pull some cards and we talk about those 4 spiritual laws, and we see what the universe, what the Great Spirit, what our guides, what our heavenly teams have in store for us. It's a collective card pull that we pull. Get our day started, kind of what some information that we could take throughout our day. So welcome if you're new over in Facebook. Welcome, good morning. And we're just hanging. Let me know where you're from. Good morning, Roderick. I believe, sorry guys, I really have trouble seeing that far away, and I believe it's Pink Winter. Good morning. And then user 2257, good morning. Where y'all from? What y'all drinking this morning? I got me some tea, which actually I should have done a little reheat before I started. Little refill, reheat, but that's okay. Who we got over on Facebook? Let me know. Teddy, are you still there? Where are you headed off to? You say hi and bye. What you doing? What you up to today? I miss your vibe in the room, hanging out, saying hi, chilling with us, man. Me 7. New Jersey, welcome. Good morning, Jimmy. So, where you guys at? Let me know where you're at, where you from, what you up to this morning, what you drinking, what you got going on. Good morning, Terry, California. Good morning. Steven, good morning. Welcome in TikTok. Good morning. What you drinking? Where you from? Got your hot chocolate, you got your coffee, you got your tea. This morning normally I have coffee going. But this morning I was not adventurous enough to get out to the store yesterday, so I am drinking peppermint tea instead of coffee because I'm out of coffee. Yes, this can be a coffee crisis for me. Anybody that knows me well knows that that's not good. But I have this beautiful little stand up the road from me that I just didn't make it there yet, but as soon as I'm done with this show, it's called Dutch Brothers, and today is sticker day, so you get a sticker as well. So I think I'm gonna treat myself to a Dutch Brothers after this. Hot chocolate, there you go. I was thinking it was a debate. Good morning, Miss Kelly, Auntie Kelly. Good morning. What you got, girl? I know you got your coffee, right? I'm sadly missing coffee this morning, Kelly. I'm out of coffee. Because I was too lazy though. I was just too lazy. So I'm drinking peppermint tea today. So, Brew Crew, morning Brew Crew, what do we talk about? We talk about prosperity and the four spiritual laws to prosperity. Um, there's spiritual laws in effect in this universe, you guys, just like there's laws in effect with gravity, with using electricity, all these things when we learn how to come to my house. Girl, right? I'm telling you, if I had the energy to make it to the store, to make it to your house, I would have the energy to make it to the store. I was lazy yesterday, but you know what? I allowed myself to have a lazy day. It's okay. We got to let our bodies heal, right? Mind, body, and spirit. We got to honor this space. Good morning, Miss Leisha. And so what we're doing. That's why this morning I'm letting, that's why, like I said, I didn't disturb Miss Mary Jo this morning because I know last night she had a bit of a headache. These shifts where this new moon or this full moon just passed. We just released a bunch of junk. That's why I allowed myself yesterday to have that me day. I just stayed in art and doing fun things that I enjoy doing. Good morning over there, Diana. Good morning, Jennifer. Stayed in that flow, right? Because we just had that full moon release. If you guys hang out and watch us, we talked about ways to release this negative energy, negative things that we may be holding on to, things that we wanted to let go of in our life. And so we created this list, and then on one side of the list, we put all the things we wanted to let go of. And on the other side, we replaced it with the things that we wanted to fill it with, that energetic. And so now's when we really need to be focused on those positive affirmations. Good morning. Good morning. I was a free spirit all week. I love seeing that. Yes, right? Now's when we need to stay connected, right? Because here's what happens when we let go of stuff, guys. The universe is always creating and conspiring to bring us exactly what we're wanting to create. Okay. So if we release a bunch of junk and we let go of it, what does that mean? That means we literally have to let go. We can't keep looking at it. We can't watch it go away. We can't say bye. We have to say, nope, we're done. Boom. We let that go. Whoop, cut that tie. We're done. Now we're focused on what it is that we are wanting to manifest, right? And it's not so much about having to manifest it exactly the way you think it should look. But if we really trust and have faith, that divine faith that source, God, creator, is our source energy, the universe will conspire and bring us what we're desiring. It's the feelings. That's what universe reads, is the frequency, right? So it's what is the feeling that you're wanting to create? That's what we put on that other side, love, joy, peace, harmony. What are those things that we replaced with that junk we just let go? Now's the time to focus on those things. What were they? Is it that joy? Me, it was peace and harmony and joy. All day yesterday, I was saying, I am happy, joyous, and free. Happy, joyous, and free. The universe is reading that vibration, that frequency, and conspiring to bring me more of that joy. That's how that works, right? Hi, Miss Mara. Good morning. Not today. Miss Mary Jo is still snoozing, and I didn't disturb her because one, she's got the little one, she's got a newborn, and she had a bit of a headache last night. So, I want her to honor herself and snooze. So, we'll let her snooze in. It's the way it is, right? So, we're going to all lots of love again, love and light, and know that when we honor ourselves, that's what we're supposed to do, right? That's what we do. We lead by example. Send her that love, right? Brenda, good morning. Welcome, Brenda. Welcome. If you're new to the group, grab yourself a cup of coffee, a tea. Good morning, Patty. Let us know what you're drinking, where you're from, what you're up to today. Normally on the Brew Crew, I have Miss Mary Jo Indigo with me. Today we were just discussing she is out on a on a me day. We'll just call it that. We'll just call it me day. Recharge me day. And that's what we talk about, right? Always honoring ourselves and our inner knowing, our inner being. And guys, this is our temple. We have to honor this. We have to treat this first. This comes first always. Because without this, guess what? We got nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Our oil for the day. Thank you, love, for reminding me. Oh, I love you. Mwah. I was thinking about that just a second ago. 1 second. I got to grab it. It's around the corner. I'll be right back. Shh. Did Princess not sneak in there and say hi to y'all? Nope. Well, this is what happens when you go for the oil of the day. You get oils. I was looking for the oil of the day in the dark. You guys think I got oils literally all over all sides of my oils. They are my jam. They get me through. Today though, guys, today and yesterday was joy, straight up joy, and frankincense, which was the first one to grab too. Frankincense is my grounding. It's my boom grounding. Oh, and cedarwood, don't forget about that one. Because for me, those two, and that was part of my intentions when I set my intentions with the new moon. I grounded them, rooted them in. Wes, I can never claim ever that an essential oil can claim anything. I'm a certified aromatherapist, and it literally is illegal for that claim to ever be had or said. I cannot ever claim that an oil can cure anything at all. I never will claim an oil can cure anything at all. What I do claim is that they can 100% help boost your immune system, which allows your body to know exactly what it can do. And I can tell you that if you do your own research on essential oils, which I highly recommend, because all of that is available, that they definitely are able and have the capabilities to disinfect, antibacterial, antifungal, all across the board, microbial, things like that. They do have those capabilities, but you have to do your own research to find out about the properties of the oils and do that. We cannot claim it because of it being a natural thing. There is labeling and there is rules in place in the United States. They are not the same as they are everywhere else in the as well, though. You can look in other countries, and there are lists in other countries if you do. I'm not claiming any either or. I can't tell you. What I can tell you is there's nothing they're saying that will cure the COVID at this point, but I highly recommend if you look at any dis-ease through our body, when we have a highly built up immune system, our body's ability to protect itself from anything is much higher. So that's what I can say and claim, and I do. So I use for myself in my home and for cleaning, and when I'm out and about, I make my own hand sanitizer. I use a aloe vera. I use rubbing alcohol, and then I use Thieves essential oil, which is a blend of essential oils that was actually used back in the 15th century when the Black Plague hit. And what that does, well, the story is, and there's lots of research and science backing up the Thieves. So again, I'm not allowed to talk about it, but you're allowed to research it. So, and I highly recommend doing the research because it's there. There's lots of it backing up. The thieves that got caught back in the when the Black Plague was hit, the people were being buried with their treasures and their households and things because everyone was freaking out because they were dying of the Black Plague. It was taking over. And these guys were going and robbing them. And according to the history, the records, the king caught the men that were robbing the graves and was willing to exchange their lives for the recipe, or to tell them how they were doing it. And it turned out that they had worked in an apothecary and they were making those bird masks. So the masks that we see, and through time, the pictures of those masks, those are all filled with herbs at the time. They were filled with different herbs that were protecting them from whatever was going on. It was protecting their immune system, whatever. I can't say how it was working, but it was working for them. And so that's what they started to use at the time to clean up and get rid of and do things. And that's where the mask came in play, and medical fields started protecting themselves more with. So that's just a small piece of that history. But there are lots of research you can do on your own to look it up. I do have a website. It's myyl.com/jams, JAMJAMS. And that takes you right to the Young Living. I have a website with Young Living, and that's the oils that I do promote and talk about, because they are in charge of the oil, from the soil to the oil, 100%. Each bottle has a label on it with a number that you can actually call and ask them about that number, and they can tell you the date it was planted, the date it was harvested, where, what farm it comes from, the people that were involved. There's so much science and stuff. They keep track of every single thing. That I really like that. It makes it, for me, the highest frequency, and the quality is always legit. So that's what's important about oils, is that it's 100% pure essential oil. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to. That's the way it rolls. And my Snoopy, if you guys hear my Snoopy over there, he's having a rough time. We're doing a little better the past few days, I thought, but he's just kind of hurting. His hips are really hurting him, and we can send some love to him. My baby, I know. Jimmy says, I love my citrus fresh and my stress away. Yes, they're amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. So I was in, Michelle says, I was in my favorite rock shop on Friday and seen this most beautiful chevron amethyst with hematite and doing a muscle test question to see if I should bring it home. First it was saying, do I need this? And I got no response at all. And when I changed my question, I got the answer. Oh, girl, and let me guess, you took the word need out of there, maybe? Did you take need out? Oh, everyone's saying paw power, Snoopy. They're sending you love. Everybody's sending a Snoopy their love. You feel the love from the room. Yes, are you feeling the love? Thank you, guys. He's feeling it. I know he is. He's my baby, and he's my baby. Hey, my bubba doggy. And he's my healer. So when my healer's hurting, it's hard for me. It's hard for me. Yes, everyone's sending you love and light. But we're going to heal him, right? Because that's what we do. We go heal. He's going to heal. It's all good. So today, the oil of the day is joy. Like I said, we're going to stay focused on what we're wanting to create. I don't want to tell universe how to bring it to me, because I guarantee universe knows how to bring me joy in more joyful ways than I can think of. Does that make any sense, you guys? So yes, I have my things that I know I think will bring me joy, and like coffee does bring me joy. Those are all. Hi, Jimmy over in TikTok. Hello. Things like that. Aw, Jimmy sending love. So I just stay in that feeling of joy, right? When I'm staying in joy, I know universe knows how to bring me more of that energy, bringing us together and feeling it. Oh, Miss Kelly, I really don't know what happened. I came home on Thursday and he was limping really bad and was throwing up. And then Friday, he was just kind of down all day. He's been down all weekend. I've been carrying him out, but he started walking again yesterday on his palm, putting more weight on. So I think he just kind of sprained it, jumping. I know about a year ago, he was diagnosed with Lyme disease, and they told me there wasn't much they could do about that. and what all the symptoms are. So a lot of these I think might be part of those symptoms. But I've been doing some research and giving him some Chinese things, and we're working on it. We're doing some stuff too. We're working on it. So we're gonna get him. I don't ever believe them when they tell me there's nothing that can be done, because they told me there was nothing that could be done for me as well, and I'm still sitting here with you guys, and that was 3.5, 4 years ago now. That's what brought me to my oils. They told me I couldn't be cured either, and guess what? I'm still sitting here with you guys, so whatever. If you want me to take him to the vet, I have a vet card that I got for Buster. Hon, let me talk to you after this, actually, because I've been debating on if I need to get him in there or not. And, you know, like I said, yesterday I was looking like he was doing a little better, but then today I'm a little concerned because seemed like his back hips. He finally went outside with me, and his hips are kind of giving out on him now. So I don't know. We're gonna do some more. So, oh, Mara, I might need to chat with you some more too then, because I'm really, you know, this is a new one for me. And when we were in Maui, they came from Maui with me. The tick population over there is insane. And I mean, I did everything we could for the protection, but I know that's what they had to. He had to have picked it up from over there. It got to where we couldn't even take him to the public parks because they would just pick him up like crazy at the parks, because the deer come down there into the parks, and it's kind of a crazy. Paradise is a little crazy sometimes, believe it or not. So, anyway. We'll chat about that. Guys. And he's laid back down, so he's feeling the love. I think he's just stretching and really feeling it, you know. Hopefully today, too, it's been pouring rain. We've had this really bad storm come in, guys. And I mean, I know my bones have been aching. I'm like, oh, myself. So that's just, so hopefully, I know it's all going to work out. I had a set of cards in my hand to start us out. They're hiding from us. So, oh, Miss Brenda's sending you love too. Everybody's sending all their love to the Snoop Dogg. Everybody's sending love. I feel it. You feel it, Snoopy? Yes. He feels it. You guys, he really is a healer. Snoopy, when I first, I had a lot of health issues I went through about 4 years ago myself. And he came into my life right before I had all those issues, and he's my healer. He would come to me, just lay his head on parts of my body where I was having issues and help me feel better. He was part of my awakening to this world of energy and understanding how this all really works. He really was. So thank you guys for sending the love. Okay. It's my baby. My puppy dog. All right, guys. So back to the show. I'll get sidetracked. 4 laws of prosperity are. Do you guys know what they are? Oh, 3 dogs and 2 cats. Oh. Yeah, you know, I love the kitty cats too. A lot of times I'm allergic to them, but I have discovered that I can be around Persians. Persians don't seem to bother me, which is really cool. But I had the privilege of, we got to transport several animals across country back and forth a couple of years ago. That was really cool, getting to hang. I love the animals. I really do. They're so much more in tune. If we would just pay attention. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. You got so much love coming from TikTok, Snoop Dogg. So much love. Yes. All right, guys. So on the Morning Brew Crew, we talk about the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity, and we talk about what are some of the things that we get to understand. And Michelle, quickly, was that when you changed the word need out of your question, did that change your response to the crystal? I'm just curious. When we change our energy, I'm really curious about that. So last week, guys, that was what came to me in my meditation. My Mika chats with Spirit, Great Spirit, was for me. I needed to eliminate the word need from my vocabulary because Spirit had me sit with the word need. And how did that feel? That felt anxious. That felt like, oh, I'm like chasing. I'm in need. I'm always got to do something. And have. And when you sit in have, and Michelle saying yes, talking about need did work. Okay. I love that. I love that. So Michelle, so when you sit in the word have, for me, it's a different vibration. It's a calm, it's a peace. That's what universe reads, right? Universe reads our frequency, our vibes. It's our words can change our vibe, but it's that true belief within here that the universe reads. So when I'm sitting in I need, which to me was literally, I would go in prayer even every day. I need to know what I need to know. What do I need to know? What do I need to know? I'm constantly, what do I need today? What do I need? You know, I would come on and talk to you guys. What do we need to know today? That is a lack mentality. It's part of that. What we're switching, right? It's part of that. It gave me that feeling of lack. So when you look up the word lack and need, or you look up the word need, it literally is associated with the word lack. Lack is literally associated with the word poverty. Poverty is the exact opposite of what we are what we are wanting to create, what we can create in our lives. We want prosperity. And if you look up the word prosperity, prosperity is a state of being prosperous. Well, what does that mean? Well, there's a ton of words that go with it that are similar. It means successful. It means welfare. It means health. It means well-being, happiness, joyful, peace. All of these words are associated with prosperity. Okay. So when we start monitoring these words, how we feel when we're speaking words, when we're sitting in things that we're thinking about, how are we feeling? That's why right now I'm really focusing on feeling joy, because I just let go of all that junk that I don't want anymore in my life, that negative, yucky junk. I let go of it that I don't want. Now I want to feel joy. So I'm going to stay focused in that joy. Miss Michelle shared that she went to a rock shop and she was doing muscle testing. So if anybody's familiar with energy testing, muscle testing is a way of something you can hold close to you. And you can do this with anything, you guys. And you can ask your body or yourself if this is something that is going to be beneficial for you. I used to say the word need too. Is this something I need? Look at how that changes. Is this something I need? Or is this something that's beneficial for me? It changes the vibe. It changes it, or however you want to word it, but getting rid of that, the vibration of that word for me, that inward. And apparently it worked for Michelle as well, because when she was asking with that need word, she got a different response than when she asked. So yeah, I was surprised it didn't work. And Julianne asked what I asked and then told me need is a bad word. I love it. Yes, boom. Okay. So, and then there you go. She had somebody else last week tell her now, not me, but somebody else point that word out to her. So that might be a trigger word for her to look at. And she's now aware. That's how universe will divinely conspire to bring us together to get the messages we can grow with if we so choose. Miss Mara, each of our rooms to cut off. Let's see here. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Tithing, purpose, goals, and forgiveness. Sorry, I have to come back over and read in TikTok land there for a second. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. So that's so cool. So when Michelle changed her wording, her frequency herself, literally. So you guys, do you see that? From a negative energy to a positive energy, just in our root of a belief in what we're saying and how we're saying it, change that crystal's opinion on if it was a space for it to be or for it to not to be. Pretty cool. right? That's pretty cool, I think. I think that's bomb. So thank you for sharing that. Good morning, JD. Good morning. Guys over in Facebook and YouTube as well. I have a little bit of a lag, so I apologize if I'm a little shy on saying hi. We have a lag, and normally I have another phone here with me when I have Miss Mary Jo, but she's not with us this morning. She's resting, and so I can only see the comments as they come in. So I apologize. That was interesting. Okay. Okay. Really quick, I'm just going to show you another deal I made with Spirit this weekend. Talking was guilt. Guilt was another one of my ones I have to let go of. And it's funny because I was just saying I apologize for that when really there's nothing for me. That's not in my control that it's slow. I haven't, right? Like, that's that feeling of old belief systems trying to sneak in there again. Just how sneaky they are. But literally, my own body wouldn't let me get it out. I don't know if you guys seen that, but like all of a sudden, it would not let me get it out. Love that. I love it. So, just letting you know there's a lag over there. That's the way things work. Oh, guys, I love you guys. Thank you for sharing your love, sending the love, the energy into the room, sharing your comments. You guys make this so fun, and you guys are an answer to my joy, my peace, my happiness. You guys coming together. This is, universe divinely conspiring. So, exactly, the four spiritual laws to prosperity. What are some of the things that we could know today? The four spiritual laws are tithing, forgiveness, goals, and life purpose. Four things. The way Spirit presented it to me was it's just like your car, your whole body, your car. If you fluids are properly put gas in, you're making sure your fluids are maintained and cleared out, detoxifying, right? We changed the oil. That's what we just did with this new moon. We changed the oil. We're putting in some new oil, some new good stuff, right? Then your car, you're going to have a nice smooth spiritual ride through this stuff. It's up to us. But when things get out of wonky, we don't take care of our car, we don't take care of this vessel, things get a little wonky, just like with gravity and electricity, right? If you don't mind the laws properly, what happens? You can either blow yourself up with electricity or you can light up an entire city. We can send a rocket to the moon or blow up an entire town. Like there's so many, right? There's this, if it's harnessed properly and used properly, there's no stopping us, right? We can rocket to the moon with it, right? So there's spiritual laws. And when we learn how to use those, we get a smooth ride. So the tires, if you look at your car like the tires, the four spiritual laws are the tires of your automobile in the spiritual realm. And if one of the tires are flat or overinflated, you're going to get a wonky ride. Hun, if you hang out, what we do today on the Morning Brew Crew is we do a general circle. We talk about prosperity. And these are messages that will help us to move forward. These are a little information that we get for a collective for all of us together. So if you hang out, you're going to hear something that resonates with you. If you feel like you still need some help afterwards, message me. I'd be happy to do a personal reading with you. But the purpose of this time and this space is for us to just come together and gather collectively what it is we need to thank you guys, caught myself. What it is we get to receive, what messages we can be open to receive that could help us through our day. And it's just for today. We're looking at just for today. We don't want to go into the future. We don't want to go into the past. We want to stay right here. Okay. Absolutely. I think I don't think it. I know you were brought here for a reason, because the universe will divinely conspire to bring us exactly where we need to be if we're open to receiving. Okay? If we're open to receiving. Okay. So, the first one we talk about is tithing. Now, this one, you guys, was one that, for me, personally, my spiritual, we're all connected, we're all spiritual, we're always there, but I was not, my consciousness started waking up and becoming aware 8 years ago. And through that awakening, life purpose, goals, and forgiveness have all been work that I've pretty much started on day one. Like that was just the way those rolled in for me. Um, Definitely not perfect at any of them. That's why we go day by day, right? But tithing was one I wasn't even really looking at. Like that was not a because tithing to me, I had such a negative belief system built around tithing. Just from my past experience with organizations and just feeling like they just was wanting something from me and I wasn't getting anything out of it. And it just like, it felt hurtful and wrong. And there was just so much things attached to it for me. That was just my experience. So I didn't even, when I would hear tithing, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. God knows this is between me and God. Which I was totally right about that. That I was right. What I wasn't understanding was I need to have this with God and understand the truth of it, right? And it took me a while to get there. Recently, I was had the privilege of studying some of Edwina Gaines. Read her book, The Four Spiritual Laws of Prosperity, which we talk about, and that's what resonated. And I went, okay, now I understand it. And then so I started to practice to see. I was even like, okay, we'll see. We'll just see. And it's worked. It's worked. The in all levels, okay? And so for me, the tithing thing too was I was great with tithing my time. And guess what? I had lots of time. I was great with tithing. Everything I was great with tithing with, I had lots of prosperity. Actual monetary money was my, like I wasn't willing to part with that because God understood I needed to do this with it and understood I needed to do that with it. What I wasn't understanding, like I said, was again, it was between me and God, but the Great Spirit is my source of all things, everything, my time, my energy, my money, my food. God is power. God is energy in all forms. Money is a form of energy. Electricity is a form of energy. Us being on here is a form of energy. All of these are open. This is energy, right? Flowing through us. So tithing literally means 10%. Okay. First off, I'm pretty sure Spirit knew that we wouldn't be great at math. So 10% makes it easy. But that's just me, right? And so the way Spirit explained it to me once I finally I get it, was like this. We're a reservoir. So if you take water, let's just pretend all energy. Let's just put all energy in all forms into the form of water. And we're the reservoir right here that it's coming into. If we have 100 gallons of water coming into this reservoir and we don't release any of that that's coming in, then what's going to happen? That reservoir is going to keep filling up and it's going to keep filling up and it's going to keep filling up and it's going to overflow. And that's that. Like this reservoir will be taken over with it, just overflows. But if we release, right, if that reservoir has a release of 10% of what's coming in, it's constantly keeping that flow. It's that ebb and flow, even. But let's say now all of a sudden 200 gallons start coming into this reservoir of water, but we're only putting out 10 gallons, okay? So we're still at the 10% of the 100, right? Well, what's going to happen? It's going to be releasing some, but it's going to start overflowing over. It's going to pressurize, right? We're going to get more pressure. We're going to get more buildup. It's going to overflow over here. So there's not an even flow. We're not in that even flow anymore. But if we release 20 gallons now, the 10, now all of a sudden we're back in that flow. We're back in that flow and it's flowing through. Okay. So that's what the purpose of tithing is to be in the universal flow and to truly, truly have faith and understand that that is where our source is from the Creator. It's not from your boss. It's not from the government. It's not from X, Y, or Z. It's from the source energy coming in for us, through us, working through us as conduits. Okay. So when we open up and we get in that flow in all forms, it's a beautiful thing. Now here's the other kicker. Where we're putting that 10% out, needs to be back to where we're being fed as well. It needs to be that even flow. That was my problem, is when it came to the money part, where I got the hiccup was I had lots of organizations telling me that I needed to give them 10% of my money, but I was getting nothing. Like, I was drained and they weren't feeding me anything that was helping. So that's where that hiccup came in for me, because I wasn't in the flow that way either. I had to be in the flow in order to give the flow, right? And they didn't help me understand that. Not 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 their fault. I just didn't understand it in that way. Once I understand it now in this way, I very much understand. I do tithe. I tithe 10% of everything that comes in, but I tithe it to where I'm spiritually being fed. And guys, if you're not spiritually being fed, that's your number one message right now, is find a place to spiritually be fed. Find a place where you know you can get that connection that I mean, guys, I've had waitresses, I've had the lady at the checkout counter be a source of spiritual food for me, because I've known that's an angel just talking through me. You know, I was walking through a park one day and there was a man playing the harp out there, playing the harp. Beautiful. And I walked up to him and I looked in his eyes, and this man, I still can't even tell you the exact conversation that I had with him, because that's how mesmerizing it was. But in that moment, I'm going to get teary-eyed. I knew, and this was before I even really understood the tithing, you guys, I knew that that man was an angel sent to me from God to answer my questions at that time. I just knew it. I got the God bumps right now. And you know what? At that time, even, guys, I had a $2 bill that I carried with me that I never parted with, because it was special to me, because I believed it was lucky. And I took that out because it's all I had, and I tithed it to him. Looking back in that, and you know what? So much changed in my life, and I never even had realized that until just right now, because I recognized where the food was coming from. You guys, it's important. It's really important, okay, to pay attention, because Spirit will give us signs, give us messages. Spirit will feed us. Spirit will feed us in all forms. We just have to be open and know that that is where it comes from. Good morning, everybody over there. Good morning. So, what message do we get to receive today about tithing? What is it that maybe would help you through today understand, or help you to receive, or to be able to give in the tithing area? What is it? And the unicorns are coming in first off. They're always about having fun with it. Make sure you're having fun. Woohoo! And 3 cards jumped out. You know how this rolls, guys. Good morning, Mountain Man, right? God bumps? Me too, I'm telling you. 3 cards came popping out, you guys. This is just, I'm telling you. Wow. We're literally talking about the laws. The first one coming in is polarity, okay? Polarity literally is talking about what we just talked about with the reservoir. Hi, Christine. Hi, welcome. With that reservoir, understanding polarity, how polarity works, right? Integrating your shadow side. There can be no light without the dark. Understanding the laws of polarity, right? So, why is this one important? We just talked about this, right? Understanding laws of polarity. One thing, guys, we're always going to have shadows. We're light. We're going to cast a shadow. Lights and shadows. You can't have one without the other. We can't force it away, right? How do we not feed the shadow? We stay focused on the light, right? The polarity. Whatever we're focused on, we're pulling towards us. That's what we just let this go in the moon. All the darkness has gone in the moon. We need to stay focused now on the polarity of the positive energy, of the positive things, right? We need to keep that flow coming from spirit. We need to spiritually be getting fed. We need to stay in the joy and the positivity. That's what we need to know. We need to be pulling it in so that we can tithe it, right? You got to have it to give it. You got to be in the reservoir, right? And partnership, okay? When we hold on to everything, right? When we're holding on to everything ourselves, we're not willing, we're not in partnership with spirit. You need to be in partnership with the source energy itself. That is your source. That's your space. That's where it all comes from, guys. Partnership with others, with other like minded people, with ones that bring you up, with your tribe, being here now, right? And then the strength. You have the strength to break these old belief systems, to break these old ties, to level up and see things from a new perspective and change things to the direction you want them to go, to pull polarity, pull them, pull from the source, give from the source. You are the source. You're the conduit for source. Okay, right? Love my good vibe tribe. Amen, sister. Um, Finding out I'm this shy girl. Well, that's partnership goes together with polarity, having them work together and bring forth the lessons. Absolutely, girl. Miss Mara says, partnership goes together with polarity, having them work together and bring forth the lessons, right? So, and Miss Christine, I'm finding out that you're the shy girl. Well, you're stepping out, you're finding your tribe, and you're stepping into being here. I love you've joined us several times now, and your energy is so beautiful. Thank you for being that shy girl. Love that shy girl. Thank you, shy girl. Thank you. But it's okay to just vibe with your tribe and step out too. You can still embrace and love that shy girl and step out and find your tribe and vibe with us, right? Okay, guys. So what would be the second one we talk about? Who remembers number 2? We go into forgiveness. Yes, bye-bye old beliefs. Amen. Let them go. They don't serve. They just don't serve. Not at all. Let them go. Let them go. All right, guys, forgiveness. So what does forgiveness mean? Does forgiveness mean that we have to let that person back into our space and let that person continue to do whatever they did, be whoever, be, see, feel? Do we have to do that? Do we have to become a doormat to be forgivers? No, absolutely not. Doesn't mean that at all. As a matter of fact, when we're not forgiving, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. When we're holding on to resentments and anger and frustration, we're literally holding on to energy that is poisonous inside of us. And literally, the more we sit and we stew in it, we're creating more of it. It's literally stewing within us. The other person, it's not affecting them. It's not affecting them in the same way. It's not. It's just not. So the reason we forgive is for us. It's for us. It doesn't mean that we have to allow that person back in our life. As a matter of fact, right? It means that no, we have to love ourselves enough to forgive and not hold on to the junk and to honor ourselves and set those boundaries, to honor this. So no, it doesn't mean we have to ever allow the same things to happen to us again. But it means we have to say, I forgive you. I love you. I release you. I thank you. And we can move forward, cutting the ties from that so that we're not holding on to any of that junk anymore. It doesn't serve us. I find it so hard to forgive those that hurt me. Absolutely, hun. We all do. It's not, because we're wronged. We were wronged and it hurts and it sucks. and but what happens is, so here's what happens. We hold on to that resentment, that anger, resentment. Okay, think about that word, regret, resentment. We're talking about understanding spiritual laws, right? The universe reads energy. The universe does not read our words, you guys. Our words are vibration and frequency, but it is the energy and the feeling behind the word. Okay? I can sit here and say waffles, and it's the intention behind the word. If I say the word waffle and I really mean a giant pink fluffy bunny, and I know that's my intention when I say the word, that's what the universe reads, period. It's the intention, it's the feeling, right? It's the feeling behind it. It's not the verbiage, if that makes any sense. So when we say we regret or resent somebody, when we're angry, okay, we're telling the universe we want to redo. It's just like saying, oh, redo, 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 redo. No, no. We don't want to redo it. We don't want to redo it. We learned the lesson. We don't need to redo it to learn the lesson. But did you ever notice? Do you ever get the same energy over? And I have. I've regretted something, and then the next thing I know, I get it again. I get it again. I get, like, why do I keep getting this thing I'm regretting? Well, stop regretting it because you're re-getting it. And it really was. It was a matter of, oh, no, I don't want to regret that anymore. I want to let that go. We're going to replace that with a new experience. What's the new experience? I'm not going to regret that anymore. I'm not that. I'm not that because we were focused on the negative. We are not that. What's the positive that you want to be focused on? Right, Jimmy? You're right. I love that you're seeing that. I love that. So yes, we can forgive. When we forgive, we let go. We're not going to regret any more of that. We let it go. That's actually freeing you. So holding on to this energy is something that is actually keeping you prisoner when we are not able to forget or forgive. Okay. And forgiving doesn't mean we forget either, but it doesn't mean we have to sit in it anymore. What I've noticed about forgiveness is when I'm able to truly, truly, and I know I've come into true forgiveness, I just don't think about those things anymore. And if I do think about those things, if they come up because something or a situation reminds me of, oh, this happened to me, I no longer have that same energetic. It's a feeling that we feel. It's about feeling, guys. That's what we talk about, right? So, I am here. This is my first time, and forgiveness is what is speaking to me, I think. Oh, girl. Thank you for sharing that, Crystal, over in TikTok. And thank you, Christine. Thank you, all of you guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you for, sharing your experience because I tell you guys, you know how you know if you have forgiveness work to do? If you still have a meat suit, you still have some work to do, is my opinion. Because I think that if we were all able to really have this mastered by now, we would have these spiritual laws mastered and we'd be able to zoop, zoop in and out of here like nothing. So we're working towards that, right? That's my, but yes, so much repeat energy. Then I tried saying I don't want the negative and stuff. Always use the word negative, even though I put as I don't want it because I use the word I kept getting it. Exactly. It's what we're focused on. We're creating even when we're focused on not wanting it. That, right, girl. Thank you for sharing that, Michelle. Exactly. We create what we're feeling. So it's important that we stay in the feeling of what we want. Stay in the feeling of what we want. So forgiveness. What is our team saying that we could use today in the forgiveness area? Maybe it'll resonate, maybe it won't. So 2 cards came out from the Angels of Abundance. So first off, we're talking forgiveness, guys. And when the Angels of Abundance deck comes out for me, that's always the reminder to remind everybody that we do have such a huge team, an abundance, an endless supply of energy available to us that's unseen, you guys. Unseen. The unseen creates the seen. It's important that we really grasp that and that we understand we do have unseen energy available all around us, these angels that do want to support us, help us. They're constantly trying, if we're open to receive, to do that. And so what's coming in So obstacles are blocks that are lifted, but it was coming in upside down. So positive energy that's shifting overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. So what this is coming in upside down, basically, okay, we're talking about how do we lift these blocks, and it's coming in upside down. And it's just another backup telling us the reason it's upside down is that we need to stay focused on the positive. It's a backup of what we're saying. Okay, the positive, stay focused on what you're wanting to create, and that's how in the positive manner you're going to lift these blocks up off of us. Okay, we're going to remove them, they're gone. uh, and asking for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped and to begin with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for your help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clarity, asking about other people to assist you, asking for other people to assist you. So again, with this block coming in upside down and this saying ask for your needs, this is saying that you're trying to do it all on your own over here as well. And you're not possibly remembering that you do have that big team available that can assist. So guys, especially when it comes to forgiveness work, this is their jam. They're pros at this. Okay, you got this covered. Trust me on this one. If you're having a situation you just don't think you're able to forgive for, I can speak to this. I had a situation, I swore I was not going, there was no forgiveness going to happen there. And I was okay with that. I would take that right to my grave. And I said that words before. I was like, nope. And people would be like, Jamaica, if you would just pray about this, pray about it. And I would think, I pray the window or a pot falls out the windowsill and your brakes go out while you're running downhill. I would sing that song. There's a country song in my head. That's what would pop in my head. And then I would feel bad because I really don't want, that's not who I am. That's not me. That was just hurt old conditioning, right? And it would make yucky feelings inside of me because that's what I was feeling that I needed to release. But I was trying so hard to hold on to them. And finally, somebody that was so kind and loved me enough said, why don't you just pray for the willingness to pray for it then? If you're not willing to pray for it, then pray for the willingness to pray for it. And how I feel about it. I hope girl or boy, Jay, I don't know which one, but I get you. I get you. I promise you that used to be my prayer. And so when somebody said that, pray for the willingness to pray, I said, okay, that I can do. Now that I was willing to do, I was willing. And you guys, I'm going to say it was probably really about 10 days of me praying for the willingness to pray for the person. And all of a sudden, one day when I went to my prayers that evening, like I normally did every day, and I went to go pray for the person and pray for the willingness to pray for the person, something inside of me went, duh, Jamaica, why don't you just pray for them already? Why don't you see if that'll work? Like there was a shift. It was just there. I don't know how to explain it, but all of a sudden the willingness was there. I no longer had to ask for it. It was just there. So did the Great Spirit answer my prayer, or was my intention that 10 days what the vibe finally said? Or was it both? Maybe that's how it works, right? Spiritual laws? I don't know. The egg or the chicken. All I know is I became willing. And the minute I did it, I promise you, well, okay, not the minute. I'm going to say within 5 minutes. 5 minutes of me praying for this person, my phone rang. And let's just say there were other people involved in the situation that were tied up in the situation that wouldn't budge either. And literally it was that call. And it changed everything. It changed everything, just changed everything as soon as I prayed forgiveness. So there's power in it. It's up to you. Again, if you want to put air in your tire or not, you can drive on a flat, but you're going to trudge through that road. I've chosen to drive with a flat before. It's okay. You can do it. But man, I like it when the tires are aired up a lot better. I really do. I really, really do. Oh, divine 2x4s working my strenuous way. Right? Right? Oh, thank you, Michelle, for catching me. I said the word need apparently, and I didn't even catch myself on it. So thank you. Guys, this stuff isn't easy. It's not easy. It really is a conscious effort to make these shifts. But man, the rewards, I promise you, where I was sitting 8 years ago and where I sit today, the rewards are priceless. Priceless. I promise you, priceless. The feeling, uh, man. You guys, we did vision boards this weekend. Uh, whew, we're working on, right, staying in that vibe of what we're wanting to create. And I was looking at my board that I made 3 years ago. 3 years ago, everything, everything, everything is manifested on that board, guys. Everything. This stuff is powerful. It's beautiful. Okay, so we talked about forgiveness. Now we're going to talk about. I read it for the card. Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for catching me. Oh, you know what? I did catch it. Actually, as a matter of fact, when I read it, I was like, I think I do remember where you said that now. I want to correct myself now. See, I'm like, did I read it in the actual? I remember saying it now. Now I do remember. So thank you. Thank you. You guys, I love this. This is what it, oh, we have a tribe. We call each other out, right? Call each other out in a good, loving way. All right. That's love. That's true love, to call your friend out and say, you don't talk like that. If you have somebody around you that's negative all the time and you keep co-signing their negative bullshit, you're not being a good friend to them. I'm sorry. You call them out. Don't do it. In a loving way. I think I might have some issues with doing that. I might call it. It's the Aries in me. Sometimes I'm too sharp, I guess. I don't know. Or I sugarcoat it too much. I'm that pendulum. Right? All right, guys. Goals. Thank you, Mara. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do we get to? What do we get to receive today about our goals? Interesting today. All right, guys. So our goals. Wow. I just got a wave of energy. Whew. That was interesting. Who we got out there? Who's out there? Who just jumped in? Right, Michelle? Me too. I'm not right. I'm too nice until I'm not nice anymore. There's no middle ground. I'm working on that. That's one of my goals. Speaking of goals, is I'm trying to be the center of the storm, the calm, and directing it with purpose and ease and grace and love and balance. But it's hard when you're an Aries sometimes. Or fire, any fire signs and water. I'm fire and water, literally, you guys. I have a moon sign of Aquarius and a sun sign of Aries. So when I'm just right, though, I'm like a nice hot tub, nice warm, bubbly hot tub, relaxing, smooth, right? That's where I try to stay, that smooth zone, that 104. Anyway, I'm being goofy. So goals, what's coming in about goals? We had 2 cards coming in as well. And what this is saying is, guys, is your goals really your goals? Right now is the time to really, really look at that. Is this something that resonates with you that you're focused on? What are the things you're putting your energy into right now? And are they things that really bring you joy and happiness because now's the time. And dishonesty, I keep getting that I got really wave of dizziness right before, and honesty is what's really coming in, it's looking at the situation honestly from your own perspective and not compromising your own goals, your integrity in any way. And if you feel like there's some dishonest stuff happening around you, follow your gut because you're right. Okay. If you feel something is amiss, it's a miss. And now's the time to walk away. Realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. Okay. So this is our team saying just make sure you're paying attention to what your goals are and where your energy is flowing right now, right along with the rest of the reading, right? Where's your energy flowing? Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. I hope to see you again, hon. Follow us. It was so great having your energy here with us. So now's the time to really examine that and then just walk away. Walk away. You deserve that. You're allowed. Okay. Now's not the time to, well, we're manifesting, guys. Stay focused on what you want to manifest and really look at those goals. Are they yours? Are these things that you want to do that resonate with you? Or is it something that somebody else put in your mind or guided you to because they thought it was best for you? What's best for you? The card coming out next is seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden and unexpected changes. Okay. So again, when we're talking about our goals, I think our team is just coming in real clear today with we need to make sure it's what resonates with us. And if it's not, it's time to bye, let those go with that moon and really look at what resonates. What is your goals? What is your intentions? What do you want to build? What resonates with you? Okay, because you deserve it. You have the power to build it. So really look at those goals. Last but never least, and I can't believe I've been on an hour and 13 minutes. Holy Toledo. Sorry guys, it's supposed to be an hour. I'm getting there. Oh, I'm not going to say sorry anymore. That's my letting go of. It is what it is. We're getting the messages we would like to receive, right? I take that back. I retract. We're going to release the I'm sorry from our vocabulary next. That is the next word that's gone. Gone. Bye. Bye. Because that insinuates more lack, and we're not in lack mentality anymore. We live in prosperity, baby. Yeah. We are in prosperity mentality. We live in the prosperity mentality. That's right, Michelle. Melody, but hey, we don't get flowers without rain, and rain is not always nice. Exactly, right? We got to have it all. Got to roll with it, baby. Roll with it. All right, life purpose. So first off, this one's always the trickiest, right? This one's so tricky. I just don't know what my life purpose is. That was me, guys. I swear I did. And so I'm not, guys, I get it. I spent so much time I just know my life purpose is more than that. Right? That feeling that, right? I mean, I was so confused, lost on my life purpose. I was ready to check out because I just knew that my previous life was not my life purpose, right? Well, and it really wasn't. It wasn't at the time, right? Because here's the deal. Our life purpose is to be you. Just to be you. There's no right or wrong. There is nothing you're going to do down here. You're not going to go up and check out of this body and go talk to the creator, and creator's going to be like, check mark, you didn't do that. Oh, you missed your life purpose. Sorry. No, because guess what? The entire purpose of your life is for you to be you. That's it. To come here as you in this meat suit, experience sound, taste, smell, feel, vibration on a different level. That's your purpose. That's it. What? Oh my gosh, that makes it so like, what? I don't know about you guys, but man, when I really understood that, when Spirit made that real clear to me that that literally is my purpose, to just to get to be here and be that conduit, right? To understand, use the spiritual laws. There, this is my playground. This is my purpose to get to come here, and this is my playground. What? Whoa. So what resonates with you? What makes you happy? What do you enjoy doing? Because that's what we need you here for. That's erase that word need. That's why you are here, to add your frequency, to add your vibration to this time, this space right now, to the now. This is all we got right now. It's all that really exists is right now. Future isn't here yet because we're now. Past is gone. We're now. This is it. Okay. Hello from California. Welcome. So we are doing a general card pull for the 4 laws of prosperity, and we are now on the 4th law, and it is life purpose. That's what we're talking about. Life purpose. Been really searching me so I can live my life purpose as me. Amen. You guys, we spend so much time searching outside of ourselves. Thank you for pointing that out, Michelle. That's a beautiful observation, love. Right? Turn your binoculars around and look right here. Because nobody's ever going to see the world through your eyes, ever. I'm never going to see this world the same as you do. Do you know they even now say, and I've always thought this, I thought this was so cool when this science stuff comes. I love science. I love science. But we all see like every color differently, of course we have to, but now they can prove it. Like, what I see is purple and what you see is purple. We both call it purple, but we're seeing a different purple. I will never know what you're seeing. It's impossible. I won't. That's because you are you. And that's why your life is here. So cool. That's just, to me, just like, yeah. So what do we get to receive today about this life purpose business we're talking about? And I love this is really coming on the tail end, right, of the goals, where we're really being guided to take a look at what our goals are right now. And if they are our goals, are they things that really resonate with us? Are they, here's a great example. I had somebody gift me with a course on doing tax accounting, because they thought that I would be really good at doing tax accounting because I love numbers. And it was a great gift. And at first I wanted to say, well, great, because here this person thinks I could be great at this. Maybe this is something I could be great at. But, and then I did the whole, well, maybe this is a sign. Maybe Spirit wants me to do this, right? But what's Spirit teaching me to resonate with myself, and what do I feel? And that's what I got was, well, to make us sit with this. Does this resonate with you? Is this part of your goal? Do you want to crunch numbers for people all day and work in that field? Is that where you're seeing yourself going? Or what's your goals? No, my goals are to be here doing spiritual work, being a conduit 24/7, 7 days a week, teaching, growing, building, doing light work. That's yes, Cam, I would love to collaborate with you. Let's chat. That's my goals. Those are my goals. I set those goals 8 years ago without even realizing those were goals, and Spirit's brought me here now. I don't want to give up on those goals. I don't want to be distracted by somebody else's goals for me. That was 8 hours a week of course time that I would take out of my day, out of my time, towards my goals that I really want. because somebody else thought that I would be good at it. And you know what? I would have. I'm sure I would have been great at it. I do like numbers, but I wouldn't have been passionate about it. My drive wouldn't have been there. So it was hard for me to say. I had to go back to that person and say, thank you, but no thank you. This isn't my goal. And the person got a little upset with me. Not my business. I can't control how they feel. I suggested to them that they maybe take the course or do a little research what resonates with them, right? But I can't live my life based on what other people think I should do. And neither should you. Your team's saying that. And they're saying you have options. You have lots and lots and lots of options. Anything that resonates with your heart center is an option. Don't look at, well, there's not enough of this in there and it probably wouldn't this and that. No, if it's something that you're passionate about and it resonates with you, it's an option. Because why? You're here to be you. You're here to receive those unique ideas. You're here to be an open conduit to receive from the great source, from the great spirit, from the energy, from the universe, so that you can be the implementation of those divine ideas coming through that resonate, that are your passion. Okay? And why? Why? Because you're supported. They want you to know you are fully supported. The angels support you 100% in what you resonate with, what you want. Your life purpose, what? Fully supports you. You mean you could do what resonates with you, be your unique self, and know you are what? Fully 100 supported, fully 100% supported. Source energy is your source, period. You are fully supported in all forms. Okay? So really, guys, and now's the time with this energy, like, right? We got to stay focused. What is it we want? What are our goals? What are you wanting to create? What are you resonating at? Ask for those needs. Ask for assistance with the forgiveness, right? And remember the polarity. Stay focused on what you want to create. All right, guys, that is our card pull for the day. And my phone is actually going to die over in TikTok land. It's going through. Miss Cam, I would love to collaborate. Let's chat. What do we do? I love that. I'm new to TikTok land, so let me know. Guys, if you are watching in TikTok, please head over if you're interested in receiving a private reading or getting more information about any of our services. You can head over to the Facebook page, Earth Angels Heaven Sent. That is our name across the board. We are on YouTube, Facebook. We are on Google. We have a Google page. For our home office, we do have Reiki available, Reiki healing, distance healing sessions. We have different card pulls available through our services. Also, guys, just an FYI, why I got you, I am going to be taking on 7 new students for the Reiki. I do only take a handful or selected few at a time so that I make sure I am able to fully give the support that you guys need to move through the process. So I'm teaching a level 1, level 2. It is a 2-day course. And then there is homework that you have to accomplish afterwards that I give you up to a year to do to become certified. So that is available over on the page. If you're interested in that, go check it out. I'm taking 7 students and it is filling up quickly. Last I checked, there's only a few spots left. So I haven't made it in there yet today. So I'm hoping I'm quoting that correctly. But the nice thing is I know that anybody that is guided there is who is supposed to be there. That's how the universe works, divinely conspiring to bring us together. Reiki is a beautiful energy modality way of healing. And it's a wonderful thing. I'm excited about teaching that. And that will be on the spring equinox of March 20th and 21st. So you can check out more information about that over on the page is Earth Angels Heaven Sent. And scent is with the smell. We talk about oils as well, so that's why essential oils smell. And that's over on Facebook. And the information about that, or you can always message me if you're in TikTok and you're interested about it. I can get you some more information about that as well, guys. Super looking forward to hanging out with you guys again real soon. Sending love and light. We'll be back on tomorrow. Yes, Michelle, I seen you're going to be there with me. I'm so excited. Yes. Oh, thank you. You are my guiding hope right now. You are so beautiful, Patty. Thank you so much. And hun, if you need to message me or private reading, we can always let's chat. Okay. I just realized that you had posted something in there in Glow with the Flow, and I apologize for that. I did not realize there was a pending post, and I just seen it, but it was from a while back. So if you're still needing a reading and needing to chat, let's just chat, hon. Okay, just message me. All right, guys. I love each and every one of you so much. Thank you, my tribe, for being here, for pulling cards along with us. I wasn't able to totally keep up on the readings, so I know you guys pull at the same time. So post those over there if you were pulling today too. Thank you. And I love you all so very much. I will chat with you tomorrow morning. Mwah. Love and light.